Hello and thanks for stopping by. This is Impossible Mission for the Commodore 64, released by Epyx in 1983. I played a bunch of Epyx games on the Commodore 64 when I was younger, and I generally thought they were top-notch titles, but I never even knew that Impossible Mission existed. I know I was really young when my family had the Commodore, and we didn't have unlimited funds to buy every game, so we were generally careful with what we bought, and we had only a modest collection. Also, it was kind of hard to know what games were actually available for the system. The internet didn't exist back then, and I don't recall many commercials for Commodore games on TV. You really had to know somebody that already played it, or have the right computer magazines, I guess. I'm playing this game on a C64 full-size console, and this is a platformer that is still pretty decent by today's standards. Sure, the graphics are limited, but there are some really great puzzles going on here. The story is this. You're a secret agent, for some reason wearing a muscle shirt, running around through the underground base of an evil genius named Elvin Atombender. Apparently, he's planning on launching a global missile attack. Your job is to stop him. You have a pocket computer that you will utilize during this game. It's this thing that's displayed in the lower part of the screen. For most of the game, you just use this as your map. It will record where you've been as you navigate through the base, and it's pretty handy to figure out where to go next. You can also use it outside of the puzzle room to perform a few other functions. You spend your time in this game racing against the clock. You have unlimited lives, but there is a time limit. And you're constantly traveling up and down elevators, navigating through rooms, jumping over robots and gaps, and searching furniture for passwords and puzzle pieces. You do all of this with the hope of being able to collect the pieces to assemble the secret code. The secret code is what gets you into the master control room at the end of the game to stop the attack. In the various puzzle rooms, you're going to encounter robots, computer terminals, furniture, lifts, generally a lot of different ways to get yourself killed. What's great about all the robots hanging around is that they all seem to behave a little different. Some are fast, some seem to chase you down, and others you just can walk behind if you're careful. They do shoot electricity, and that does a really good job of getting you killed. In these rooms, the goal is to search all the furniture you find. Just run in front of the piece of furniture and press up on the joystick to search. You might find codes to disable robots, or you might find codes to reset lifts. These are great because you can store them and use them in various computer terminals, not necessarily in just the room where you found them. Some rooms you can clear with less difficulty than others. For the tougher rooms, freezing a robot for a while could really help out. Ultimately, though, you're looking for puzzle pieces. There are 36 pieces in total. Once you have them all, you can assemble the pieces together using your pocket computer, which becomes kind of like a minigame. Some more on searching. When you search furniture like a couch, a chair, a desk, a bookcase, whatever, the game does two really great things. First, it's important to note it takes time to search an object. When you stand in front of an object and press up, you'll see a little search bar as you search. If a robot is getting too close to you while you're searching, you can immediately stop and run away. And when you come back to that same item and you search it again, the game will remember how much time you already searched, and it will continue to search from where you left off, and I love that. Also, after you search an item, it disappears from the room, so you don't have to try and search it again. How great is that? It helps you stay focused on the level. I love it. As a reminder, this is a Commodore 64 game, so we have a joystick controller with only one button. It has to function differently at different times. So, if you're on an elevator, or just off an elevator, when you press the fire button, it will turn on your pocket computer. The computer can be used to display the puzzle pieces you already collected, and you can assemble them. You can also call for help or pause the game. In the different rooms, the fire button only makes you jump. Here, it's a full front flip, and not only do you use this to jump across gaps and over robots, it's a fantastic animation as well. It's probably the most noteworthy part of the game. When you flip, it looks really great. You'll get used to the motion after a bit, and you'll be better able to know where to stand so you can time your jumps best. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the most memorable part of the game. Also, the layout of the rooms of this game are actually randomized. All the puzzles are shuffled each game, so you just can't look online for a map. You have to actually play the game each time. When we talk about game rankings for Commodore 64 games, this one tends to rank fairly high on people's lists. It's a strong platformer with some fluid animation, and it has an occasional digitized voice thrown in from time to time, and those are pretty great. Well, that's all I have for Impossible Mission for the Commodore 64. Thanks for stopping by to have a look. Catch you next time.